Hello, my darling Scorpio. Welcome to your Scorpio on Sunday reading. For those of you that don't know and your first time here, this is where I pull 7 cards for the week ahead. You can correlate them to the days of the week or simply 7 spiritual messages for you for the week ahead, for whenever you're guided to see this reading, my darling. Thank you as ever for all of your wonderful support, your encouragement, your likes, your messages. They mean so much to me. Thank you. For those of you who have subscribed, if you do wish to subscribe and this reading resonates with you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you would like to become a member, I do offer some lovely perks for a member. I've just done the first members live this afternoon, which was really special. If you would like a personal reading, all of the details are in the description box below. So today I am using my Everyday Witch Tarot. I thought Everyday Witch, let's have a look, every day of the week. And we're also doing, as any little confirmations, little Everyday Witch mini ones, and I have the Everyday Witch Oracle for you. So let's start with today. Let's start with Sunday. Well, your first spiritual message of the week for Scorpio. Thank you. What wishes to come out? 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords has come out for you. So wherever you are right now, my darling, let me just have a check which one I've got here. 4 of Swords. Very important, Spirit is saying within this space that you are, that you see it as a time for yourself, time for rest, time for renewal, time to make perhaps unexpected different choices. This is all to do with you looking to manifest into your life this sort of 10 of Pentacles energy at this time. You may feel it's a long time coming. Okay, you may feel it's a long time coming, but we created time. We created time to sometimes make sense in life. And actually where you are right now is perfect for you. You are weaving together within this space of releasing, of letting go, of relaxing into the moment, of giving time to yourself. You are weaving together your desires, you're weaving together your path. There is a new cycle coming in for you, my darling. And it is because also you are at rest, you are at peace. I feel many of you are at peace with where you are right now. And this is about what it is that you're calling forth into your life, that feeling of abundance, that feeling of joy, that feeling of success, that feeling of some, you know, like this house is in this card, a very beautiful, solid foundation for yourself with loyalty, with trust, with all of it. And you're actually much further ahead than you think you may be. You've got here the 7 of Pentacles. There's already things that you're starting to see in your life, or you can choose to see in your life, that are there for you for the picking, for the taking. This is a reminder for you that the seeds have been sown. The universe has said yes. So you have to now sort of give it chance to respond to you, okay? Because this is all growing naturally for you within the natural cycles of life. Take time for yourself right now to appreciate what is there in your life. You've got here the glass of wine and the book. Just continue this renewal that you're doing at this time. So let's see the second message, or the Monday message. Thank you. 9 of Wands. You've done something really rather brave. You've stepped out of the norm. You've stepped into the weird and wonderful. You've stepped into a place where actually you're trusting things that you didn't trust before. That's your spiritual connection here as well. A lot of people around you may not understand who you are, my darling. A lot of people around you may be feeling subconsciously threatened by who you are, because where you are right now is in a different energetic space to them. And that's okay. And that's exactly as it should be. There is no need for you to defend yourself. There's no need for you to explain yourself. If you do feel that you wish to express yourself, remember to do it from a place of connection. And that you, as you speak the right words, you're allowing them to come through you rather than from your mind. So that is the 9 of Wands. Let's have a look at what else. And it can be in a very exhausting place to be when we feel that we're constantly having to explain ourselves. And if you are explaining yourself over and over and over and you're getting the same response, sometimes it is simply because the others or other is not in the energetic space to actually be able to hear you. They actually cannot hear what you are saying. And so that's what causes the friction. And so you just sometimes silence is the best response. So that's Monday. Let's look at Tuesday. Oh, that flew out. Three of Pentacles. What you are being encouraged to do is spend time with those that do understand you, do get you, do appreciate you, see you, want to blend their energies with you, work with you, create with you, hang out with you, have fun with you, see things that others can't see, talk about things, just have those soul-to-soul conversations. That's the encouragement from Spirit for you for Three of Pentacles. And then we're going to have a look at Wednesday, my darlings. Five of Wands. So alongside that, Three of Pentacles, encouragement to spend time with those that make you feel good about yourself, make you feel content and happy and not feeling you're having to do this. You are being asked to stay away from this, the Five of Wands. However much sometimes that we wish to hold on to things, Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck, however much sometimes we wish to hold on to things that we've got used to, that we feel that we are comfortable with, it is only pulling your attention away from what is your soul's purpose and for your soul's joy, and it's pulling you back into an energy that confuses you, that muddles you, where ego is fighting ego. And it is just with the understanding that however much you're trying to maybe hold on to relationships or connections that were once something in your life that you understood, you may not understand them now because you have shifted out of that space. And therefore, as you make that progression as a soul and as an energy, those that are not intended for you will fall away from you, because by trying to hold on to that, you're only going to cause yourself heartbreak and heartache by trying to hold on. So you can see here the different type of energies and what Spirit is encouraging you to do, as opposed to what it is that you may would have been drawn to in the past, but you're not drawn to anymore. So let's have a look now. That's all Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thank you, Scorpio. And that Three of Swords. So they're just reaffirming this. When people do disappear from our life, a lot of the sadness comes from that feeling of loss. And sometimes people's absence in our lives causes less heartache than their presence would. And that's a very clear message from Spirit. So their absence, although it is something that we, if we can accept that this on a spiritual level is very necessary for us and for them, that we have been both protected, or whoever protected and cherished, and at a soul level, it is for love, and to release, to say, okay, I may not totally understand. Look at my two little dogs having a little argument there. I may not totally understand, but I'm going to accept that they've left my life for a reason, or they've drifted away for a reason, because them staying would cause more pain. So that is the message for you there. And it is what Spirit is asking you, for those that have experienced or feel you're about to experience that departure as you head in a new direction, to write down how you're feeling, to get those feelings out, to release those feelings. Doesn't matter what those feelings are, release them, look at them, read them, cherish them, and then look for, as you're writing, ask and say, thank you for me being shown what it is that I'm receiving from this, because you will receive that spiritual guidance, that spiritual direction, if you ask at this time. You know, once we see every relationship as the greatest teacher, then the hurts that we may feel from seeing it as an individual, as opposed to a soul going, oh my goodness, now I remember something, rather than us as an individual going, I'm really hurt by that. then we take ownership of it, then we take responsibility for it, then we can claim it as a gift, and then we're reclaiming our connection to spirit and claiming it as a gift. Ooh, quite like that, spirit. You have to remember that one. So that was Thursday. Now let's look at Friday, my darlings, or your sixth message. Yeah, 5 of Swords, or 9 of Cups. So they've given you 2 messages. There's a real battle going on within you at the moment as to whether you remain in where you have been for a long time, or you take yourself out of it. You let go. You trust that actually your wishes, that what certain things need to collapse in order for other things to come in, because this is about positive focus, positive direction brings in fulfillment. It's about remaining indifferent and coming away from what you truly know deeply is not, truly madly deeply know is not good for you, and deciding that actually being in this space is so much more powerful and present than being in this space. We know what being in that space is like. We know when nobody's listening to another, and there are some very strong characters and a lot of transference going on as well, that we can feel very vulnerable. We can learn a lot from it, but that lesson is done for you. That structure is dissipating out of your life, and spirit wants you to let it go, and to come into this place of understanding why it's been in your life. That's writing it down, and then looking to move forward, because your wishes, what it is that you're, whatever it is that you are looking for, my darling, with this 10 of Pentacles and this 9 of Cups, can't come in until certain energetic influences have gone from your life, and certain things that you need to learn from certain energetic influences has been learned and released from your life. So this is the change that is coming about in your life in order to bring in that 9 of Cups and that 10 of Pentacles for you. So let's look at Saturday. Thank you, or the 7th message. That was too many cards. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Oh, hello. So Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups. Need I say more? The beautiful, beautiful cards alongside the Hangman, which is seeing life from a whole new perspective and making different decisions, taking a different direction, making different choices based on that whole new perspective, and actually enjoying hanging out by yourself, hanging with your higher self, seeing through the shit, however you want to say it, seeing through it all, my darling, and actually just going, do you know what, I'm in this present moment, I'm just going to be here, and I'm going to chill, and I'm going to kind of say thank you to the universe for whatever it's bringing forth for me. And now you've got this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Swords. So this is you, Ace of Swords, clarity over confusion, communication over conflict, deciding that you will express yourself the way that you feel is right for you, but you will only express yourself in a way that you know is with peace. It is with love. It is with no judgment on another, because it doesn't get you anywhere. And judging another is only bringing that judgment upon yourself. It is an energy exchange. So the Ace of Swords is to know that communicating consciously and clearly to the universe that which you desire is very powerful, and that it is receiving that clarity, that insight, that foresight, that understanding that to live life by spiritual law is also incredibly powerful form of communication. And you are doing it not only for yourself, but you're doing it for effectively the divine oneness, because in that moment you are being the divine oneness, and therefore the divine oneness feels unconditional love for everything. So, and then this is the Ace of Cups. This is that expression of divine oneness, that expression of fulfillment, something that is emotionally beautifully fulfilling for you, something that fills your heart with joy. 2 little doves here. Maybe this is in form of a relationship that's coming towards you, that it is of one, or to be aware of a relationship that is either present in your life because it's there in the background, or coming into your life because it's flying in, that is actually not the Five of Swords, not the Five of Wands. It is a present, all-seeing, all-believing, all-peaceful relationship of two very like-minded individuals who wish to be with each other for the long term. And this can be a romantic relationship. It can also talk about family, and it can also talk about people that you know, whatever connection, relationship that you know is resonating with you at this time. So those are the cards there that have come out. I'm just going to pull some little clarifiers for you with my little everyday witch, and you're not going to fall on the floor. No, you're not, my darlings. Let me grab those and see what else Spirit wishes to say to you. It'll be interesting if the same cards come out for you. So let me just see. Sorry, some of them have got, I just need to remember some of them. So Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, please, Spirit. And that Seven of Pentacles was there as well. Thank you. Four of Swords. Thank you. Three of Swords. Yeah. So this space that you've been in, very interesting, because that also card came out later for you, didn't it? So you've been here before, darling. You've done this before, but I really truly feel for you this time that these cycles are over. You've experienced before, and you've had a repeat with relationships, and now you've decided to come into a renewal stage, a taking time for yourself to start to see things differently, to start to see how you can affect change within yourself. All of this is very beautiful, and that's why there is a new cycle coming in for you. And this cycle is embodying the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. And it's because you've taken responsibility for you, and you have decided that you are going to take control of your life and how you're responding to things, and making those, making those considered actions. My little dog gets very excited by the door. I'm just going to shut it so we can't hear her. So that is the Sunday. Let's have a look at, put those aside. Let's have a look at, I feel it was the Nine of Wands, wasn't it? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Nine of Wands. Bear with me just 1 second, hang on. I just put her away. So Nine of Wands, thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell me about the Nine of Wands? Thank you. I wanted to, oh, goodness me. Nine of Pentacles, beautiful. Four of Swords again, and Eight of Swords, just wonderful. So this reminder for you about not feeling the need to affect or force change with others, about how they see things compared to how you see things, about not having to defend yourself, all of it. It's about you relying now on a different form of connection. And it's represented here by the Nine of Pentacles, okay, which is wonderful because it's coming after that Seven of Pentacles that we already saw. So this is about you being happy in your own space, being content in your own space, releasing, relaxing, and receiving at this time, which is just fabulous. And being very committed and connected to that. Four of Swords has appeared again as well. So that energy is very present in this space of what you're doing. This is a double confirmation for that. And the Eight of Swords, this is you having come out, because those two Four Swords make eight. You've broken you've broken through this space of the Eight of Swords, of being the receiver as there's nothing you can do, it's somebody else's fault, it's nothing to do with you. You know, that sort of energy that we go into sometimes before we actually truly look into it and say, well, actually, what was my energetic involvement in this, and how was I in this, and what were my reactions in this, and have I actually repeated something in my life that I've done before in my life? So that is the old energy. The new energy is this two lots of Four of Swords, which is lovely, and you're suddenly moving into a different space. So do not be surprised if the universe, God, removes those that were of your old energetic structure. They can't come with you. you're moving into a new structure, a new expanded structure of the 10 of Pentacles, that 9 of Cups, that Ace of Wands and that Ace of Swords. And to be happy, to be joyful, to be content, to be at peace is our birthright. And this process is one of unraveling before the pattern becomes clear again. So let's have a look at the 3 of Pentacles for you. This is the encouragement from Spirit to seek out, to be open to receiving those that you have a soul agreement with, that are going to appear or have appeared in your life, my darling. Thank you. The 3 of Pentacles. Because just as much as you are, they are, too many cards, just as much as they are for you, you are for them as well. Yeah. So Spirit's been quite funny today. And one door opens, one door closes, another door opens. So as I said, you know, don't be surprised if the door has closed on various energies, because another door has opened, and this is a whole new brand renewal, rebirth for you. It's the end of old conditioned ways of having relationships, of thinking about things, into a brand new approach to life. And it is allowing you to feel, even before you have made a choice about something, even before you have done it, you are feeling strong, you are feeling empowered, you are feeling in charge, you are feeling free, because you're making choices now that are based on your connection to yourself as your higher self within spiritual law. So there is a huge amount of freedom that you're feeling now about the choices that you're making. And those that are your foundation alongside of you, that 3 of Pentacles, they are only going to encourage that. It is only going to expand on that feeling within you. So let's look at that 5 of Wands. I don't want to tally too long with the 5 of Wands, because we shall move away from that energy, but let's just see what Spirit has to say. Yeah, end of. No more. Ça suffit. It is done. It's completed. So I'm going to leave it as that. I did say to Spirit, let's make this spiritually simple today. They're certainly doing that. And then we had, I believe, we had the 3 of Swords. So we're just going to just hover there for a second, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This is about you understanding now with that 3 of Swords that this may have been a slow journey like the tortoise, but it is, you're crossing the finishing line. You've gone down various karmic roads and done various things, but you are moving towards something that is a very firm conclusion for yourself. And it's because you have spent the time healing, because you've spent the time, and because you've also experienced these things that have hurt you in the past. Thank you, Spirit. And now let's look at that 5 of Swords. Thank you. Yeah. That experience has that 5 of Swords. Okay, I just want to show you that again. You have walked away from that. It took great courage and strength for you to walk away. I pulled this as a daily short, didn't I, the other day? So it's about you deciding not to fight anymore, to walk away from it, to only choose to respond if it is with encouragement or with love or with a giving, but also a giving but laissez-faire approach. It is not your responsibility anymore. It is done. And therefore you have made that choice in being that courageous and that strong, that you have energetically already moved away from that tornado in your life. It is already happening. So now let's look at, because I love to look at that 9 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so, oh, hello. Queen of Cups, thank you, has come out, but I want to put those away and see if there was another one, because that was too many. Oh, there we are. They have given me the other one. That's lovely. So what you have got here is the Sun and the Queen of Cups. Again, it's because you've been focusing on self-love. I mean, this is a beautiful card, two beautiful cards side by side. You're offering of you almost yourself, as in understanding that this is you as an identity personality. Here is the universe represented by the sea, and you are offering yourself back to source energy. You're seeing it, you're understanding the beauty of it, you're understanding the power of it, and the incredible spiritual empowerment that gives you. And the Queen of Cups is somebody who remembers to love herself, remembers that it is within the space of loving oneself that one can impact and affect a change for those that she loves and those that she doesn't love. So, you know, when we say, for example, you might worry about the environment and the changes, but we don't do anything, we can affect a change within ourselves, because that is a very strong ripple effect. It is like a domino effect with other people and other people and other people. And so you as the Queen of Cups, by offering yourself, by understanding now who you are, the fish are coming to you, that's abundance is coming to you. And there is the birth of something new for you here. You can see the pregnancy here. There is a birth of something new for you. And actually you've put aside, you see the sort of, it looks like the wand there. It looks like the witch's stick. But for me, it almost represents that sort of 5 of wands of fighting and brushing away and things. You haven't got time for any of that anymore. You feel much happier within your personal space, your space of solitude, not all the time, but you're much happier to be quiet, to be alone, than you are to be in an environment that causes anxiety and stress. And the Sun card here represents how extraordinarily you have grown in this transformational healing process, and that you are surrounded with others the same. And if you haven't yet seen them, they are coming into you. But we've got here 3 people here, and we had the 3 of Pentacles. I feel for many of you, they're already present in your life. So I'm going to finish, my darlings, with, it gets too dark here, the Everyday Witch Oracle. Thank you, Spirit. There's all sorts of different directions you might take at this present time. You will know, okay? You will know, but you just take a leap of faith. Don't think with your head, feel with your heart, my darling. Thank you. Seasonal harvest, loving this. Thank you. Well, it is the time of great harvest at the moment. Okay, anything else, Spirit, that you wish to say? So seasonal harvest is within every single cycle of our life, there is always something to reap. There are always rewards ready there. And everything within that cycle is naturally ready within that cycle. So appreciate every single cycle in your life. But there is something very beautiful, and it's something for me with she's harvesting lavender here. And lavender is a very healing herb. It is something that is wonderful both on the skin. It's the only essential oil that can go on the skin directly on its own. I think it's lavender and tea tree oil. Other oils you can't put directly on the skin. So it's something that's very good as a soothing. So if you're being encouraged to use lavender, or you've been thinking about lavender, or you smelt lavender recently, it's a message to you, if you're resonating with this reading, that lavender has an extraordinary healing and soothing powers. We know that it can help us to sleep. We know that it can help with headaches. We know that it's wonderful in a bath. It's wonderful on the skin. So think about that for lavender, but also it is a reminder for you that within this season that you are in, whether you are in spring, summer, autumn, or winter, I don't mean physically, I mean within your space of spiritual cycles, what is it that you are receiving at this time, because there is a harvest for you. And it is that reminder of that 7 of Pentacles before the 10 of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else for Scorpio? Oh, very interesting. Okay, so I haven't seen that card before. All right, I'm just going to do these. Bottom of the deck. Imagination is source energy. Envisaging is source energy. It's to vision. Creativity is source energy. Do what you love, my darling. Overriding energy. Do what you love. Do what inspires you. Do what excites you. Do what kind of makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning. It doesn't have to be your whole big thing that you're doing. It's not about sort of saying, right, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, but it's about making time for it. Make time for it and imagine, because to imagine is to create. To create is to manifest. When we were children, we created and we imagined, we believed. We lost that sense of belief. And I feel within this reading, you're beginning to find that sense of belief now that actually there is something outside of ourselves and that we're not here as a solo identity having to fight and control everything. But actually, when we have fun, the universe works fast. When we trust, the universe works fast. When we believe, the universe works faster. When we know, as above, down below, the universe is at its fastest for us. So that's your big one, imagine and a vision, because all of it is infinitely possible. And then they're saying to you, so I think some of you haven't remembered to do this, cleansing body and spirit. There you go. There's your lavender oil bath, the power, the healing power of water. Okay, so maybe within your space, your personal space, you haven't been spending enough time looking after yourself, or remembering about yourself, or just giving yourself time. So that's very important. Then you've got 2 lots of meditation cards have come out. Meditation to dig deep. Interesting, it's back in the garden again. Crystals, use crystals to help you at this time. Meditation to dig deep, I know it is so simple, but if we are not wishing to see past the surface of things, then we're not quite ready. But you are ready. And sometimes we don't truly understand what our deepest motivations are for doing things. And sometimes we have to really be ready to hear the answer. So meditation to dig deep is to find the root cause of something in your life that maybe it's the reason you're coming to this reading, but maybe it's the reason why there is you feel there might be a block at the moment and you're looking for the answer, because sometimes it is not so much what you're doing right, it is the one thing that's stopping you, that you're being asked to focus on, to dig deep, because that is when that root is discovered and opened up, then it has room to breathe, and then you can focus on it and nurture it and tend to it and heal it. But it's all part of a big kind of almost Kundalini awakening, the whole thing that you're going through at this time. And then meditation for peace and serenity. So despite what your life may be seeming at this time, and you've got the dog here on this little water raft, but he's not too bothered. I mean, he's a little bit concerned, but again, it's about going deep. However much things are looking like on the surface, at a soul level, there is abundance, there is flow, there is everything is exactly as it's meant to be. You don't have to sit and go at the pace that's right for you. You don't have to sit and meditate and listen to a guided meditation. It's nothing that you need to learn. Meditation is always there within you. It's just about giving yourself time to connect with yourself, what you're doing by literally sitting still is saying, I am open to receiving. I am giving myself time. I am giving myself an opportunity to receive answers, to receive insight, to feel, to receive peace, to receive joy, to understand, to connect with that feeling. You're giving yourself self-love and time. And that's the most important thing. One last card, please, Spirit. Where are they? One last little message. Definitely water magic. Okay, interesting. Water magic has come out. A lot of you use water at this time, baths, open water swimming, very, very lovely. Wim Hof breathing and cold water techniques, saying your affirmations, intentions into water, which is the life force energy, which is source energy, and drinking it in. There is, and also about the reminder about the flow of life, and that it is meant to be, this is the game of life, and you as a soul have chosen to play it. So what are you seeking to find? Put that question out in your game of hide and seek with life at the moment. What are you seeking to find? Look for the joy in things, look for the fun in it, look for, it's not meant to be so serious. Look for Spirit's sense of humor. The universe has an extraordinary sense of humor. If you see a joke that's been played on you or shown to you, laugh, say thank you, because it's true, because it's real. This is your universe. And so Spirit has a very playful sense of humor. And if you can go with the ups and downs like the dolphin does, and understand that water, both as a extraordinary, but this is a very big message for you with water, that maybe you're not drinking enough water as well, but allow yourself to flow with this, my darling. Allow yourself to flow with where you are. And that, I think, unless they have one that flies out straight away, is it. No, they've given you. Okay, well, that's, yeah. That's it. The last two. Plant the seeds and prosperity and abundance. Keep planting your seeds. Keep rooting it out, planting the seeds, knowing that it's all going to grow for you, and settle back in ready to receive this. Okay, that is it for Scorpio on Sunday. I look forward to doing another reading next Sunday. In the meantime, you'll get your October reading probably tomorrow or Tuesday. And then I hope you're enjoying the daily readings, and also my new daily shorts, my little shorts, spiritual 1 minute, little kind of like a Veritas Talks thing for you. They're just really there as lovely little reminders for you. Well, for me as well, because as I speak, I receive. Thank you, my darlings, as ever. Have a lovely rest of a Sunday wherever you are, or waking up on Monday morning in Australia or New Zealand. Thank you again for everything you do for me. I truly appreciate it. So much love to you. Bye-bye.